Tommy, it's time to take a break.
Why?
It's just time to take a break. Let's go outside, maybe get some fresh air. It'd be good for you.
Can we keep playing?
It's just time to do something else.
But I'm having fun.
Well, I appreciate that you enjoy playing, but I'd like to, do something else. I'm only going to be here for an hour
Fine,
or so
can we
more.
play soccer?
No, Tommy, we're not going to play soccer.
Why not?
You hurt your ankle the other day. And we could go, make food in the kitchen or something.
Ma!
Tommy.
Ma!
Tommy, your mom is trying to take a nap. You need to let her rest.
Ma!
So this scene was actually scripted based off of a real life situation between one of our coaches and one of our clients. And what's really important to pay attention to in this scene is that, first of all, when playing video games, the brain moves into a state of flow. So what electronics do, and this is one of the reasons it's so hard for children to transition off of them, is it optimizes all the brain chemistry. When all the brain chemistry is optimized, the child is in a peak state. Not only that, but he is playing the game with someone that he really enjoys and really trusts. So he's having a fantastic experience. When the coach suddenly says, first turns down the volume, this impacts the sensory system, the hearing. He then says, let's do something different. Now you've just moved into a transition. And the problem is adopted children, just like foster children, and really most children, have challenges transitioning. So transitions actually create a stress reaction, which causes the brain to move into a state of freeze. When that happens, 9 times out of 10, what the child's going to do is move into defiance. And then when that occurs, the coach or the parent usually wants to force the situation. And then that just leads to more conflict as you see the scene unfold. When the child says, "Can we play soccer?" the coach became more exasperated. Now, we don't know exactly why the coach is more exasperated. Maybe he's stressed, maybe he's tired, but then he says, well, yesterday you sprained your ankle, so we can't play soccer. Well, that's really not important. What's important is that the child is actually offering up an opportunity to transition outside. So the coach actually missed the invitation for the transition by making it about the young man's ankle. And when he made it about the young man's ankle, then it escalated to the next level. Had he simply accepted the invitation to go play soccer, and then let's say you get outside and all of a sudden the young man's ankle is hurting, well, now you've already transitioned off electronics. You're not going to run back in. So that's how that scene just escalated.
Hey, Tommy, I'm getting really tired. Do you think we could go do something else?
Can we keep playing for a little bit longer?
I'm only going to be here for an hour or so more, so can we maybe do something else?
Can we play soccer?
Yeah, sure, we can go play soccer.
Okay.
So in the second scenario, when the coach handled the situation differently, and you noticed the relaxation of the child, at first glance, it seems like, well, he just was too easy or he just gave in. But actually what happened is when the coach, before the coach said, hey, I'm getting tired, he actually relaxed. He relaxed his body, which starts reducing stress, and it actually begins to transition. When he says, I'm getting tired, he pauses while the child adjusts to the transition. Now he's starting the transition. Child says, yeah, I want to keep playing. Coach, in a very relaxed way, says, yeah, bud, but I want to spend more time with you. Let's do something different. So he's giving an alternative. He's not saying, hey, I'm just leaving. He's not saying, hey, let's just get off the game. He's giving him an opportunity to have another solution in mind. And unlike the first scenario, when the child says, let's go play soccer, the coach actually says, sure, okay. Because what's important is not what's going to happen outside. What's important is transitioning from the electronics to the activity outside. Once that happens, whatever happens outside is all on its own. It's a whole different situation.